Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Prima's webinars. My name is Mike and in today's session I'll be covering the stock taking module in Prima and going through all the new features that we've put into the latest version. We've got Ollie on the live chat today, so if you do have any questions during today's session, please don't hesitate to ask away. If you are watching this back on our YouTube channel, please contact our customer care team if you need any help. So in the latest version there's been a number of changes made to the stock taking module to hopefully make the process a little bit quicker and easier for you guys. Some of these features include new ways of creating a stock take and adding lines, adding batch costs to the stock taking from the requirements, and the brand new stock take import template. So let's switch to my live screen and we can go through some of these new features. So the first thing that I want to cover is new ways of creating a stock take. So previously you would have had to go through stock taking, into the available lines, search your item to create a stock take. Now, wherever you are in Prima, you've always got access to the new record option at the top, so you can just click new record and stock take. This will basically bring up the available lines, so you can just search for your code, find your item, and create a stock take there and then. Now that we're in a stock take, one of the new features that we've added is the ability to add more than one line. So previously you could just hit the blue button here and add an extra line as you go. Now what we've added is this new add lines option at the top. So you can come into here, you can search for whatever codes, or if you want to put in a certain description, whatever it might be, you can find the items in your system, highlight the ones that you want to add, and click stock take. And that'll add those codes to the stock take that you just created. Saving you a lot of time if you've got to go through, say, a specific bin location, because that's what you can search upon within there. You can do all sorts with that. Moving on to the next feature is the addition to having the ability to make and add batch costs within a stock take. So rather than you having to go into the batch records after you've added an item for each line, you have the ability to add the batch cost right here within the stock take itself. If you find an item and you put stock in of this, we can add the batch cost here. So if you've bought this at a cheaper price than what the system's showing, you can actually add that batch cost for that specific line, for that specific stock. So when it comes off your orders and everything, the margin is correct. So that's a new ability. That makes life a lot simpler, because previously it would have added the default cost against that pack size within the product. So it would have usually added it your preferred supplier's last price depending on your setup. But you can specify the cost price to be added at this point here. So you can just add it into there and click save. And once the stock goes into the system, that's the batch price that will be taken. The next addition to stock taking is the ability to add stock into Prima directly from the requirements. You might come across some situations where the stock levels in Prima you have aren't correct, so you've got an item in the requirements that's showing for purchase when it doesn't need to be. Rather than going through stock taking and all going into different screens to actually do this, what you can do, you can double click into a requirement, so any requirement at all. You've got the ability to stock take now. So you click that option, it'll add the item to a stock take, it'll pop up there and then for you, add the quantity that you need, and you can just hit complete. So it'll basically fulfill that order. If you've got more, then you can change the quantity, but if that's all you need, if you just need one or however many that's on the order, that's how many you've got. You can just complete, and then you can go back into the requirements and allocate. You don't have to go into different screens to do it, it's all done from the one place. The final thing that we're going to cover today is the stock take import template, which is the latest addition in Prima. This will massively help when it comes to the end of year stock takes if you're a dealer who holds a fair size amount of stock. So this will make life a lot easier when you're doing your stock takes to actually get it back into the system, rather than having to manually enter it. So if we just use this import template, you just enter your item codes, the quantity that you want. The unit value is either EA or PK, depending whether the item is in each or a pack. The depot that you're importing into, which for the majority of your cases will be HQ unless you've got a different depot. Goods inwards will be the warehouse, and then any bin locations if you do use bin locations. If you save this file as a CSV and drop it into the Prima v6 imports folder on the machine that runs EDC, that will then be picked up by Prima and imported into the system as an outstanding stock take. So all you would need to do, go into stock taking, check the outstanding stock take and complete, and that'll get however many lines you're stock taking into there. You won't have to worry about anything else. That's all for today's session. If you do have any questions, myself and Ollie will be sticking around for a little bit. But apart from that, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.